on you, because this times it's going to be very bad for this place, horribly bad, because there is not going to be no love out here. No love. You think it's bad when you go into a place and everybody's trying to, you know, try to get your wallet out of you? No, it's going to be worse than that. There's going to be men coming to take your wallet. It ain't going to be no negotiation, because once there's no more police to call, the love is going to wax cold, because you're going to have to defend for yourself and for your own family. And if you ever want to see the state that people's mind is in, look up scary pranks and see how they behave when they become startled. They close down. They're no use to even themselves, let alone someone else. And that's what's going to be real sad, is because a lot of these women that have children are going to attach themselves to these weak men, and they're not going to have no foundation, and those men are going to be no good for themselves and for those women and children attached to them. So a lot of children are going to die and perish. A lot of women are going to be brutalized. There's going to be rape. I mean, horrible things are going to be taking place here. Horrible things. All right? I mean, all the wars put together can't even come close to what America's about to experience. Watch therefore, verse 42, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your master doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, so in the daytime or nighttime, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. And see, that's the thing. That's why right now, you need to pick what side you're on. You're either going to be with the side of the Most High, or you're going to be with the side of the so-called white man, who is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Because when the Lord comes, he's coming with the sword. He ain't coming with peace. And he's going to put to death all his enemies. And he's going to do it in a brilliant way. All right? So you cannot serve two masters. So whoever your master is, that house you protect, that's the house you're gonna be put your, you know, that's your fate pretty much. You know, and a lot of Israelites, they're gonna defend an enemy's house. They're gonna defend so-called Christianity. They're gonna defend this image all the way up until death. All right? They're gonna defend Buddha. They're gonna defend homosexuality. They're going to defend America's ways. And so then there's no negotiating with them. You got to exterminate them. They're sick. Okay? The sword is actually healing for them too, third Israelite. And for all the other nations. In fact, for the world. Because the only reason why the world is all fucked up is because we're out of order. If we got back into order, everything else would be back into order. I mean, the world even leans. That's how fucking out of order everything is around here, you know. So the Lord's coming with death, and a great death, because see, a lot of these people, they don't believe. They believe in the society where they could have some gun on them, on their hip. They got a phone in their pocket. They can call 911. They got you know, luxury here. Even in a third world country, they live with some kind of safety. But there's going to be a time where there is no more safety at all. Even a locked door will not protect you, because there'll be 10, 20 men kicking on that door. And they're going to go in there and they're going to do as they please. Just like in that movie, The Road, the woman tells you they're going to rape her, rape the little kid, and then eat him. So even through the technologies of Esau, do they show that that's what's coming for you? All right, with all these zombie apocalypse movies, they're showing you you're going to be abused, molested, and ate. And rightfully so, because honestly, nobody really cares about the Most High. 43. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up, because he cared about his master. He cared about his master's house. And that's the problem, is our people don't care about our true power, Yahweh, and our true Savior, Yahweh Shai. They care about Jesus, or they care about some other so-called power. I say so-called because it ain't got no power. That's why if you ever see earthquakes that take over Catholic churches, the church falls over and the saints can't even pick themselves up. So how is a stone going to save you when it can't even save itself? Therefore, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. So you're supposed to be ready. You're supposed to get up, get your shoes on, get them tied, be ready. When he comes, he don't want to wait for you. All right? I'm going to get that. Because we're supposed to be ready. That's what a watchman is. All right? And when he comes, he ain't going to wait for you to get ready. You're supposed to be already living this life. You're supposed to already be believing. You're supposed to already be building the ark. So this is Matthew, chapter 25, verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. So the bridegroom would be Yahweh Shai. The 10 virgins is talking about the nation of Israel. And the men that have faith. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. I mean, they have no faith. They don't have no endurance built up in their faith, because they lived it safe. Because they knew how hard it was. Because if you understand what they did to Yahweh Shai and how they beat him and crucified him and tortured him, well, we have to drink of that same cup. That's why we're going to go through Jacob's trouble. That adversity is going to strengthen our faith, but at the same time, there's men that it's going to destroy. That's what Jacob's trouble is coming, and that's what's coming to America. America is about to be destroyed from the inside out. They're about to have martial law on these streets, and there's not going to be nowhere to run. All right, because once the food goes out, they're going to start feeding on each other. Then it says here, verse 4, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. And the wise, meaning having good judgment, knew it was going to be dark. It could be daytime or nighttime when he comes. So they prepared for the night. They hoped for the best, but they prepared for the worst.